have free will and no shame.
You don't want to be on the pod, all right? You don't want to be on the pod.
I don't.
You don't want to be on the pod.
Our live audience.
Yes.
She don't want to be on the pod.
Our first live studio guest.
Yeah, she don't have opinions and don't want to be on a pod. She don't have takes. All right. We got a mic for you. It's right there.
Take two.
Such a pod.
Yeah. I hate.
You should have
right?
put her that but I'm mad my girl got to stay on business.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
That's
you
why you should
podcast
talk shit
episode.
less.
Topic number 1: when your girl want to be hard headed and stand on business. All right.
Because it's a teach a lesson.
Teach what lesson?
Yeah, because you be popping it too much.
Because listen, people don't understand. Your tongue gets you in trouble.
Do it. Do it get me in trouble?
Say what you mean.
We've been on a good run. I told her, I said, I need to see the red flags. I haven't seen a red flag in her yet. And she goes, why you need to find a red flag? And I'm like, because it's too good to be true. It's like finding a mythical creature. A little bit.
That's trauma.
It's a little bit. It's going too well. I'm about to start an argument at thin air.
What? You're toxic as fuck, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. Girls be doing that.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong with him?
I'm gonna start an argument because when he mad, he fucked me better.
That sounds like what Casey said.
Yo. Nah, no cap, because, yo, I'm telling you, man, 90-day rule, bro. 90-day rule. You have to do it. I don't give a fuck how good things feel like they're going in that first month or two, 90 days. If they make it past that 90 days and everything is sanctioned, then by all means, do what you got to do. Make that commitment level. But
Yeah, read that book.
What?
No,
Think like a man.
Oh, no. I've never.
Like a woman think like a man.
But I love that. 90 days. You know why? Because in 3 months, that's out of the honeymoon phase. So now you done seen me. You done pissed me off. You done made me the realest type of. You will see a person's real self when they're at their highest and at their lowest. Especially when they're angry.
I agree.
It tells you how they're gonna react with you.
Was it 90-day rules and 90 days and Think Like a Man?
Yes, it was.
But I think it was 90 days also not fucking as well. That part I couldn't agree with.
It's 90. Why would I? Oh, I agree with that.
Why do people just be wanting to skip to having sex? Like,
It's not a skip. All right, once again, I can only speak for myself because
Get
I
to
feel
know
like
people.
as a guy, if I gotta pay for 3 months worth of dates, no pussy is kind of crazy.
Why not? But that's
It
what
don't
we used to
always
do.
gotta be.
That's what courting was.
Who said used to? I'm pretty sure your dad probably knocked down your mother in like less than the 90 days.
We're not gonna talk about my family.
Okay.
'Cause
Like once again, I say
my
intercourse
father
should be
was not
crossed once the vibe check is there. All right, we shouldn't put a timeline on it ever.
the STD panel is there.
I mean that is true as well.
The fuck?
All right. But other than that, I'm like 90 days is just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Especially too if you feel like the tension is getting there. Like you want to be all touchy. I'm like,
Distance
90
makes
days?
the heart grow fonder.
fuck that. I'm clicking your shit. We ain't doing none of that distance shit.
Oh my god.
You crazy as a motherfucker.
Distance from
he
down
want to live in
there.
the skin like a blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
respect it. Listen, I respect it because I be wanting to live in my man's balls, but
yeah.
I love it.
I want to get back there, like the point where I'm in love. Like I'm at the point where I just
You can't stand
I
niggas.
loathe it. Like
I ain't got no type nigga like a dyke nigga. I don't like
Even
niggas.
when I hated love, I knew that there was a part of me like when I am in love, I am that. I'm a lover girl. I love to love.
Start singing love
we're
with Keisha
Leos,
Cole.
of course we're lover girls. I want to be in love so bad,
I
but
wrote-
Actually, this episode's probably gonna come out on
Kinda.
Valentine's Day, or like the
Oh,
weekend
Lord.
of the week of Valentine's Day.
please,
perfect.
So we
I
should
have
low
on
key
my
bring
red.
it up.
please don't have sex.
Why not?
I
Make
can't deal with no
Scorpios?
Scorpios, man.
Talking to Mike, man. You a little far.
I can't deal with no Scorpios, man. Please don't have sex. Listen. I love all my female Scorpios down. Shout out to them. I love y'all. Loyal, but y'all be emotional without trying to be emotional.
I want to deal with a Scorpio. I never dealt with one.
I don't think that's happening for you.
And on top
Probably
of that,
not.
listen, they clean. I love me a clean.
I heard Scorpios is like that, and I mean,
Absolutely.
I heard they like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on. Hold on. Not too much.
Anyway, let's get to the shit before I actually. Hold on. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Latest episode of Being Black is Ghetto. I'm your lovely host, Jay Evans. We are 4 minutes in and we didn't even do no intro. But to the couch, lovely co-host.
It's Mina, y'all.
And once again,
Casey.
alrighty. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification at the top so you don't miss any lovely drops. Please watch the full episodes. All right, I'm tired of people watching only clips. I'm trying to get my watch time up.
Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month. All right. Don't apologize to nobody white for the rest of the month.
Exactly.
And follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Being Black is Ghetto. And Facebook. Be on Facebook. I love my Facebook family, my aunties and uncles. All right. So let's get to the antics. We're not going to ask for the week because it's been the same week. But we're going to ask, how do you plan on spending your Valentine's Day?
I don't know yet.
Why your eyes got that wide over there? She said,
I know I have a Galentine's.
Galentine's.
I know I have a Galentine's.
I seen somebody put a post. He was like, Galentine's is the most lonely bitch shit ever. That's
Are
what we
you
could
mad
come up
because
with.
niggas don't be trying? Listen, don't be mad because y'all you can't get into the club. Please. You mad because you can't get drunk with your niggas and give each other
wouldn't want
gifts?
to get drunk around my niggas and also buy each other gifts. That's mad gay.
That's the issue.
That's mad gay.
That's the issue. Y'all don't be soft with each other.
You know what it is? I feel like it's just a certain group of men because I was watching a TikTok and I seen men exchanging sneakers. Like all of them collect sneakers and they was buying each other different sneakers for Christmas.
I was watching
And I was like, I like
Exactly.
that. Like men should do those stuff. Like women do that stuff. Like we love on each other. Like men just feel like everything gotta be like yeah. Y'all could buy each other a gift.
I feel like girls just do mad side quest stash shit. Like,
What do you mean?
yeah, like I said, Valentine's Day, y'all buy all matching pajamas to do shit. Like, I'm like who's curating all of this and who's doing all
Are you
that?
mad because we're
Somebody in the
bonding and
group.
you can't bond?
I wish a group of niggas gonna pull up to the same Airbnb with a group of matching basketball
right.
shorts or some shit.
Y'all don't have
I'm
to
like,
ma-
yo,
Y'all
fly
don't
y'all
have to
niggas.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
don't have to match, but y'all could plan stuff to do alone. But
Men don't be soft
bonding,
with
like,
each other. Men don't have a soft
Men and
space
soft
within
in the
they.
same sentence is nasty work.
Y'all don't have a soft space within each other, and that's sad. I feel bad for
We
y'all.
play pool, we play dominoes. Real
no,
nigga
but-
shit.
But y'all need to talk about how y'all feel.
Exactly.
For
When's
what?
the last time you checked on your friends?
I check on my
Men-
friends all the time. We play
Mental
Apex.
health.
But yeah, how's everything going?
Mental health wise, saying, "Are you good? Like, how you feeling, my boy?" Like,
All
can
the
your friend
time.
come to you and say, "Yo, Jay, like, I'm really going through
I'm
a
down
bind.
right
like,
now."
I'm going through
Like
something."
niggas say, they be like, yo, shit's tough, but fuck it, ball up top. That's how all niggas are charged in the game. Fuck it, ball up top.
I don't know.
Cause
Y'all
you
do
can't.
not-
Cause I feel like as men, there's no room to there's no room to cry over spilled milk, right? So I'm like, if something happens, it's nine times out of 10, it's up to you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get
Yeah,
it
but
done.
sometimes you could take a minute to just process your feelings. At least acknowledge that.
Yeah, process 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
ball up top.
Yo.
To the men in my life,
Check ball.
You always have a safe space with me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come
you
on.
And that's why
Alright.
niggas' girlfriends don't be liking you probably. Come on,
No,
why you always talking to that
I'm
Nina
actually
girl?
cool with all their girlfriends because I don't get in the middle. I'm not a biased person.
What's
What
wrong with
you-
the-
what's
hold
a
on,
red
what's
flag
wrong- what's
for?
the fuck? What's the red flag for?
You want them to hate me? What the fuck?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
Why would that would be uncomfortable for all of us? Like,
Why you over there kikiing with niggas with girlfriends? I'm being toxic
because,
today.
Because those been my friends. Is our friendship supposed to end because your relationship started?
Yup,
I'm confused.
What?
yup. What did she say a couple episodes ago? And she was like, if it's supposed to be my world, why is other people still living here? That's what your friends need to start saying.
No,
in
you're
regards to you.
toxic, and this is for you. You're supposed to have friends while you're in a relationship.
You can have
Anybody
friends
who is trying to keep you hostage
and
is
keep
trying
you away
to
from your
control
friends. Exactly.
trying to draw you
control
away and kill you and fuck
Listen,
you in the ass.
That is not a. They don't want no like. They want an obedient partner. Okay.
Obedient partner is hilarious. Now let me stop. All right, Mina, you have any plans for Valentine's Day?
Oh my God! I was trying to talk around it.
Next question. I'm gonna talk for her. Next question.
You gonna rub your feet together at home?
And if
Damn.
she do, it's gonna be
Actually-
moisturized and it's gonna be nice and soft. Okay. Next question.
Exactly,
Leave her
thank
alone.
you.
All right. Well, I got plans for Valentine's Day. All right. You feel me?
Aw, you gonna buy some roses?
All right,
You
chill.
gonna wrap them around with
He said-
singles?
She wanted to come here today, so we're not gonna spoil it. All right, but just know. All right, I got some shit in the
gonna
works.
do
Damn, do I need to reactivate back my Instagram
But
to
maybe,
see this? All right.
just maybe. All right,
You getting engaged?
because somebody don't want to come on the pod. All right, I should go cancel everything. Flip all this shit over.
younger, me might as well do it.
Oh, girl.
Ooh.
We got the auntie age, and I'm telling you, they want to laugh at me for listening to Life Jennings. Look at y'all, man. Laugh
I
at
listen
me.
to love music all day. That's
I
my
love
shit.
music. You don't want to see me in the car, my own concert.
I'm telling you, I don't do lounges and parties, but I always tell niggas, if y'all find an R&B party, like the
They do
2000
have
R&B
those.
party,
I'm
yeah, I
trying
know
to-
they do. Invite me. I'm in any one of those. If y'all have one of those, I'll immediately be there. I'll put
y'all
that
know
shit
what
on.
I
for
want to
you.
do. I
whole
want to do
chest.
karaoke.
Oh no.
I was at karaoke yesterday for my son Ali. Shout out my son
Yeah,
Ali
like-
birthday. You ain't pop out. He probably gonna boom you too. I can't wait for him to get here. Yeah, look at her. She didn't pop out to the festivities. All right.
I was busy being a good friend.
All
I was
right.
helping my friend paint his room.
Oh my God.
Paint
Oh
his
no.
room.
That
You
was
s-
what you. Yeah. I thought that was a paint and sip.
We were supposed to all do it, but then I had already started.
No, I thought it was like a.
So it was
paint
just
and
you
sip,
and a
like,
nigga.
No, it was all
a
of
group?
It was a group of
It was
people.
a group of
I
people.
thought it was a paint and sip. Like we
We
gonna
was
paint
drinking.
and drink, not paint a wall.
No, we was painting.
Ain't no wall.
Like what?
But we can plan to paint and sip because now we making the space
See,
nice.
great time.
About to be some like baby shower type vibes or something. Event.
Huh?
Like what are y'all paying shit for?
No, I was just being a good friend,
Redecorating.
helping our
Redecorating.
friend redecorate his house.
Oh. And got girls to do it? Must be nice.
Girls, boys, you know.
So how many niggas it take the or people that take to paint a wall? I'm sorry. I
It's
just
a
read about
room. How much walls is there in a room? Like,
How
what
many
the hell?
people y'all need?
Everybody get a wall, so it's done faster.
If
What
y'all
the
don't
hell?
employ some Mexicans and call it a day.
Mexicans.
You see, you're not a
You
good
see?
friend. Like that was a bonding exercise for us too.
Like I should be able to call my friends and be like, "Yo, can you come over and help me paint?"
Exactly, and that's exactly.
You know,
what
I ain't gonna
happened.
lie, talking about that on some adulting shit. I feel like when people move out, they should do like, I don't know if people do it already now, but like baby shower before like
They
houses.
have housewarming.
Yeah, housewarming
yeah.
shit. All right, I just want to make sure
Yeah,
people
they
do
do
that
that.
shit. Cause I'm like, I ain't gonna
But
lie,
you shouldn't
furniture
have
should be
everybody in your
expensive.
house.
Everybody chipping.
Exactly. The
So-
people that you invite is like you need to make sure those are
Make
people
an
that you
Amazon
want.
wish list.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't cheap out on my shit whenever I decide to move out.
I'm gonna buy you a plant.
I might need it.
Okay.
You drink coffee, you get your coffee pot.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Well, now find something. Everybody need an air fryer or something.
Shit.
I keep debating to myself whenever I move out, am I gonna like, do I want to create like a content room in my house? But then again, I don't want people coming to my house.
That's why I said it's about
No,
energy.
Not everybody you need to have in your house.
That's all I'm saying.
The older I get, I don't want
I
a bag
start
of
to
company
understand.
in my house.
I start to understand why my family said
Bless
I don't want
you.
no company in my
True
house.
one. Facts.
Not every company is good company, and the trouble you find out the road, left it a road.
And everybody don't have good energy or good spirit, and I don't want that shit in my house. So
There you
yeah,
go.
everybody can't come to my house. Sorry, not sorry. This is my safe space.
What's that shit that you
You're not about to
that you
contaminate
burn
my
and you
good
like walk around
space.
your house with it?
I'm not putting
I don't-
you saging
okay.
out your
Yeah.
fucking self.
I
You
used
probably
to
the
sage my
fucking
crib,
demon.
too.
First of all, I think
That shit ain't work though.
the
Because
Bible
clearly I
says
met
that.
my ex.
The Bible says that's
What?
That's
What? Yo, did you not hear him?
What he say? Say it again.
I said I used to sage my crib, but clearly it didn't work because I met my ex.
You see, I keep telling you, trying to use sage, and you're gonna cast out yourself. You the demon.
Anyway, the Bible says something about that's witchcraft, so I would just say just read a verse.
I'm cr-
Psalms 91 every day for
Shit.
protection.
Anyway, real quick, what do y'all wanna continue from this first shit that we was on, or y'all wanna open your second one? I don't know.
You could
You can do it in between.
You could finish
Can
it,
go,
and
does it
then
entwine?
yeah.
Kinda. I didn't want to talk about this because I seen this one. Do you feel social media is harsh on influencers?
Absolutely.
Because I actually seen, shout out my son Brody, he was talking about the Kai Cenat shit on TikTok the other day, that he's doing the self-improvement journey.
Mhm.
So, like, he'd been reading and exercising, and then everyone's like, yo, this is mad performative. Because, like, why the fuck do you have to show us that you're reading or you're trying to learn new words and all that? But
If
I'm
he
like,
wasn't showing you guys, what would you have said?
Exactly.
one. And then two, he's literally a streamer. Y'all never cared when he was doing stupid shit, like jumping in the
Exactly.
pools and running through supermarkets or doing whatever the fuck streamers
People
do.
don't want to see you be good. They don't want to see peace. They want to see chaos.
But now that he's doing productive things, like I said, working on the clothing brand, reading books, going and working out, y'all calling him performative. Like his whole life hasn't been performative because that's his career, is to be a streamer. It's crazy.
I feel
It just
like
goes back to show that people do not like positive things.
people just build you up to tear you down because
Mhm.
it's just like when you're doing something that is like to change your life and it doesn't align with what everybody thinks of you, all of a sudden it's performative. So what if he's reading books? That's good. So what he's doing new things, like that's what we're here to do, to keep trying new things, do
Some
new
people be
things.
40 years
like,
old reading at the level of a second grader. Please, maybe I need to read some
Yeah,
books.
that's what I be saying. I'm like, y'all niggas is just mad because you used to get laughed at when you read out loud.
And
That's
it's
why you
never
mad
too
at him
late.
for reading.
to elevate your mind.
Exactly.
It's never too late. Keep reading.
You never
Like
too old
reading
to
books
learn,
is
trust me.
knowledge.
Exactly. Like I said, it's just productive, right? And obviously he has a cult following. He has a large following, and a lot of kids do look up to him. So yes, why not set the example of these are the things that you could be doing, as opposed to playing Fortnite for fucking 8 hours a day. Go pick up a book, read it for 30 minutes a day. Go work out, get some exercise. A lot of these things that you can improve, that improves you drastically in your life, you don't even have to do that long. That's why, in regards to like the gym and shit, you could change your whole body by going to the gym just an hour a day. An hour a day.
Not even that. You could just go walk for 30 minutes.
Debatable.
Oh my God.
But, you know, for the most part, though, working out for 30 minutes to an hour could do a lot for your health. So that, in my opinion, is, a lot more fucking important than him, I don't know, dancing in the crib with Ty Lil and whatever else they do in them streamer
That's not
things.
productive.
I mean, that's working out too.
But you have to remember, everybody's attention span is not that large. So when they go on there and they see him reading or something, you know, sometimes they can't pay attention to read along with him. So
People like chaos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, that's how I know I got old, because I can't even pay attention to streamers. Like, how you sit in front of your computer and just watch another nigga in front of his computer and they just do whatever on their computer. I can't do it. I'm too old.
it depends what they doing, because I feel like some stuff is, you know,
Some stuff be
entertaining.
funny. Some stuff be entertaining.
I catch the clips, but like,
I have watched some streams where he had with Kevin Hart. So
I wasn't even watching Kai. I was watching Punga when he had all the Jamaican people
I'm
on.
crying.
And I was
with
loving
the,
it, like with
the
Swiss
pop-
Lee.
I like the pop the balloon one.
Yeah. When he had Swiss Lee and Ivani and they always dancing and shit like that. I was like, yeah, I like that.
I did want to get this point off too, because I forgot to bring it up last episode when we was talking about just in the beginning of like the mental health aspect, especially how they start coming at you and how that kind of bothered you. But I feel like people want to emphasize how important mental health is, but at the same time, when y'all get on the internet, start bashing people, start saying all types of things. Once again, you don't know these people from a can of paint, and y'all just be saying whatever. Once again, you don't know how that's going to make certain people feel, and therefore you're contributing to what might be harming them mentally. So I just want to get your opinions and takes on such things since we're on the topic.
I feel like we all know, like, having a platform comes with like people having an opinion, but you don't have to be rude to get your point across. You can say exactly how you feel without being disrespectful. At the end of the day, we are human. We have feelings. Like, yeah, we could bypass a few comments with the, okay, you might comment on appearance. Like, looks, beauty is subjective. You get what I'm saying? What's beautiful to you might be ugly to somebody else. That's cool. But at the end of the day, we are human. Like, we have feelings. We have families that love us. We have people that's going to feel away when they see these comments. So just be mindful what you say. And you don't know what somebody's going through at home. Like we said, you don't know us. You don't know influencers. You just know the people you see in that 30-minute clip or in that movie or on that TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Especially too, because like we're in a generation, obviously, where certain people, their kids might be old enough to read these comments. Like, damn, like, you know, look what this person's saying about my mom or my dad on the internet. You got to go to school with that. Like, it's a lot, bro. I just feel like people, like you said, people need to be more mindful of what they say. It's okay.
People do need to be
like,
more
even
mindful, but people also have to be like, you have to build up a skin to understand that when you do certain things, you do subject yourself to people's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Jamila said in the last podcast, everybody has an asshole.
It's like everybody has an opinion.
Everybody has an opinion. So it's like, at the same time, you have to learn discernment of where, like, why am I taking this personally? I shouldn't even take this personally. Like, so it is a part of, like, when you do open up yourself, you open up yourself to what other people's opinion is, what people are going to say, and then you have to give yourself that tough skin to sit here and be like, you know what, all right, fine.
It's just unnecessary for certain things. I'm like sometimes I be reading and I'm like, we could have had a good like course of dialogue here, but now I'm gonna cut your ass because you had to sit there and now it's just a bickering contest back and forth.
Yeah.
If you really had an opinion or you really want to contribute to the discussion, you could have just said your piece and we could have elaborated and discussed
Exactly.
furthermore. But for you to just be like, she's a dumbass bitch because, and then you say the point that you thought was dumb, or you could have been like, I disagreed because, and just say it like that, bro. All the disrespect is not tolerated. And it goes back down to two, once again, I'm not the toughest nigga in the world, but a lot of the shit niggas say in the comments you wouldn't say in person. That's my
Never.
biggest problem with the internet. Well, that's why street niggas, quote unquote, have so much problem with the internet. Because I'm like, internet niggas are literally internet niggas. Y'all niggas get outside and be timid and tuck your tail. You would never say half of the things you say on the internet in somebody's face in real life. But because you're behind the screen, you feel like you want to, once again, chin up, chest out, poke your chest out and be like, oh, I can say certain things. You wouldn't fix your lips to say that if you see me in person, bro. And I know it personally being on this pod for the year and a half, 2 years that we're about to go on doing this. Y'all niggas never say none of these things in person. Any comment I've ever read online has never been said uttered out loud. Ever in life. I don't know if that's opening the door for somebody to go test me, but I'm just saying. It's never been said.
Is now.
It never has been
They
said,
say-
bro.
they said next time I see this nigga, watch.
I'll never forget, too. And I don't even know if you're going to see it, but actually, fuck, I'm going to say it. I'll never forget. I was on when Capella's episode came out, bro. In the comment section, there was somebody that came with him on that episode. They came with him, and he didn't say nothing. We did our whole shoot, whatever, dapped each other up, all fine and dandy. Niggas left. I dropped the episode, and it was all types of, yeah, that nigga could suck mad dick. Bro, when you
What?
seen me, you didn't say none
nothing.
of that, bro. I was dumbfounded. I could do nothing but laugh. I'm like, nigga, you see me in person. Mind you, the nigga bigger than me, taller than me. All of this, you could have kind of flexed me, but he didn't. I'm like, you did all of this bickering on the internet, all this talking. And when you see me in person, none of that was the case, bro. Niggas be ass, bro. Niggas be ass. I'm sorry, I'm ranting, but I had to get that bar
Nah,
on, bro.
The
Like,
internet
Get it off
does
your
make
chest.
people like feel comfortable.
It
Like I
does.
feel like it's like a security blanket for pussy people. Like it's just like you wanna like sit behind your phone and pop it, and it's just
And then
like
that
if I
is
see
why
you and
my
I
favorite
press
thing
you
to
and be
say.
like, nah, it wasn't even like that. That was just my opinion. You want to fight me over my opinion? It's just
no,
like
fight me
you-
over my opinion.
And it's just like you could have your opinion, but there's consequences behind your opinion, especially if you're being disrespectful.
So I'll be saying, bro.
My
I think
favorite thing, social media is not a real place.
It's not a real
not.
place. Even another example too. I remember we did an episode with my friend Julia, and somebody commented that he went to the high with us too. He was like, "I be seeing you around, bro. Watching I catch you." I went on that podcast. Guess the fuck I said? I said, "Nigga, see me when you see me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You think I be hiding where I go? See me at the gym? I don't give a fuck. I be outside. I always announce on the podcast. I be outside. Summertime come, I be at
I'm
Ferris.
outside and I'm
I be
walking
outside.
comfortably.
I be around, bro. I be around. I don't tuck my tail, and I'm everywhere I go dolo. Or just be me and my son Jones. Shout out my son Jones. I don't be outside with a gang of people. See me when you see me. Address it. You know what I mean? How I need to be addressed. Call it a day.
Furthermore, I'm getting too
I'm not
old.
catching a case again.
That's what I was about to say.
Again.
I was about to say I'm getting too old. I'm not even on no fighting shit. Like, go
You
fight
going
a
on a-
case.
you
You
going
touch
on a
me, you're going
t-shirt.
to jail.
I don't care no more. I'm calling the police, and you going on a fucking t-shirt.
Bro, I seen a clip yesterday. I sent it to one of my friends because she be saying that all the time. And she's like, she live in Connecticut, you know, a little nice part now. So she's like, I'm at that age. I'm at that white people. I call the cops now. All right. And I seen a video of an MTA guy yesterday. He said, I called the cops, brother, the white ones. I was crying
Because we're
going to jail.
We're grown people now, and a lot of people have
I'm gonna
license.
call the police and probably still beat your ass. So when the police get here, they be like, "Listen, I called you, defend me, cause I gotta work with the law, okay, and how it works for me."
That's what I said. Yo, I remember saying at a point in time a couple episodes back when I was like, niggas can be as tough as they want in New York. We are not a stand your ground state, right? So if somebody punches you in your face and you punch that man back and somebody calls the cops, y'all
Whoever
both going to
called-
jail.
Whoever called the cops first. That's
Y'all-
literally what they said. Oh, she called first. All right, cool. I wasn't the aggressive, but she called first. Now I know.
I've watched NYPD lock up mad people off of the strength of both y'all fought each other. Even if, like I said, you hit me first, you were the aggressor. It don't matter. Y'all both fighting. Y'all both go to jail.
And I
But that's if they see you. When it comes to like, okay, phone calls, it's different. I'm sorry, I have to get that point across because I cannot.
But I just feel like we're just at an age. You have license to protect, degrees to protect, like certificates to protect. You went through all that time and effort just to like fight somebody and like let your certificates, your license, your degrees go through the window.
That's why I be so
for a
mad.
felony.
Exactly.
Oh no, y'all could have that ghetto shit. I'm not fighting y'all. Sorry. And when I can't get a job, how I'm gonna feed my pitney because I wanted to fight your broke ass? Oh no.
Because I want to fight your broke ass.
Because you mad about something? Go take that up
That's
with God,
true, bro.
baby.
Like, you know, shout out Nina. She said
Before
it
I
best.
send you to him.
She said it best to me. She's like, you cannot fight with somebody that has nothing to lose because you're always going to lose.
Exactly. Because they have nothing to lose, so they will make you lose everything.
Exactly. And
The minute I started operating with that mindset, a lot of shit changed for me. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about opinions. I don't care what people think of me because, like I said, I know one, y'all niggas not gonna try me in real life, and two, I don't want to be tough. I don't need to be tough with y'all because at the end of the day, being pussy don't lead nowhere but a grave or a jail cell, bro. I don't need to be tough with y'all. What do I need to be tough for? I make a good amount of money. You know, my girl is beautiful. I don't need to be worried about none of y'all
That
niggas,
part.
bro. None of y'all niggas, bro. Respectfully. All right. So yeah,
it's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
At
And
all.
this is speaking from a person that had to do a fucking court case. Like, it's not worth it. Because the whole time that it was going on, I was saying, yo, I hope they fucking dismiss these charges. I hope they dismiss these charges. Because if I get charged with a felony, then I literally could not do what I want to do. I could not work in the healthcare. And then I would have been pissed because, at that point, I would have killed the bitch. And I would have been sitting in jail. So, listen, I tell people, it's not worth it, okay? And even if you have to get to that point, call the police first.
I just can't deal with people
And say these exact words.
and
I'm
then
scared for my life.
They want to call the cops. You started it. Why you want to call the cops now? I don't like
Pisses
people
me
like
the fuck
that.
off. Because how you going to sit here and talking about saying, you lie and
No,
And
we're
I
not
just think
doing
you a
that.
different type of nigga to be black and call the cops when somebody else is black. I just think you already know how the system treats black people. You already know how they handle us. I'm like, for you to do any such thing is kind of crazy to me.
Literally.
Because God forbid that got escalated. You call the cops, and now the cops did the worst of the worst to me. Now I'm brushed off this earth because of something that wasn't even that deep.
Exactly. But that's usually
Oh my
how
God,
it
they shouldn't have
happens.
done that, nigga. You shouldn't have called the cops to begin
Exactly.
with. The fuck.
Don't start something and call the police. Please don't. And don't call the police just because you feel like, if you don't feel like you're in like dire need or you're like, you feel like you're in danger, all right, yes, call the police. But if you want to start a fight and then call the police, what are you doing that for? What's the reason?
That part.
Shit.
Anyway, do you feel like it is important to take time to be alone?
Absolutely.
I agree. I always.
I
said that
love
shit.
solitude.
I love being by myself.
Listen, I collect my thoughts. I don't have to. Sometimes when you alone, you don't got to worry about nothing else but yourself.
I used to say it is a red flag for anyone that gets out of a relationship and jumps into another relationship immediately. If you are like a serial dater, serial whatever, red flag in my opinion.
But
Because
some
if you
people
never,
don't-
if
some
you don't
people
take
have never
time,
sat with themselves by themselves. They don't know themselves when outside of a relationship.
That's codependency, though.
Ex-
And some people have codependency from childhood
exactly.
because they don't know how to be alone because it's just like they've been abandoned. So it's just like once they get something, they're holding on to it because of codependency.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something to heal because that's a dangerous thing to have. Codependency.
and that's what I'm saying. I feel like after you come out of any type of relationship, whether once again platonic or romantic, you should take time to reflect what went wrong here
Definitely.
and what could I do to hopefully this doesn't happen again. To avoid it from happening again. So I think it's a red flag because if you go from partner to partner, you
Then
didn't
you
even
never
reflect
learning what
as
you
to what
did.
happened in your last situation, and therefore you're just kind of
You're repeating the cycle.
it's the rebound all over again. You're just giving this
you're
person
repeating
all
the
the shit that
cycle
you
over
just
and
went
over. That's literally insanity. You're just doing it with somebody different.
through. Literally.
I literally just made a year of being single and I've been single since because it's just like I've been trying to like get to know me again, like know what I want for the future. Like I'm rebuilding me and I feel like you can't build with somebody else until you build you. So it's just like a part of building you is staying by yourself, learning what you like, learning what you dislike.
Learning what you'll tolerate.
Yeah, like learning patience and stuff like that because relationships take patience. So it's just like you're learning your negotiables, your non-negotiables, like just things like that. I feel like it's very important to be alone or not even like say, because even if you're in a relationship, I feel like people should have alone time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You don't have to be under your partner every day. Like y'all could live together, but still, because you're still a person outside of being in a relationship. Get to know you. Because then if that person's gone, you're going to feel lost. You're going to be
Exactly.
like, what the fuck do I do?
You can't not know yourself then want to know somebody else.
Exactly.
I agree. Partially.
Partially.
So
Why
why
the
is
partial?
partially?
Because you know me, man. I'm Mr. Dramatic. I can't breathe. All right? If I'm not around my girl. Can't breathe.
But y'all get space. Y'all both
I'm
go
talking
to
about
work.
space, like where it's like not like
XYZ.
okay, I get it, the cleanliness of course, but there is times frames where it's like okay, you know what, I do want, like my friends sometimes your friends will ask you, are you alive? Are you present? Are you like
we
you
send a
coming
check
out?
emoji. That's it.
I'm crying, Jordan.
That's what we do. We send a check emoji. They send it back. Call it a day. Fix y'all faces.
Anyway, it's like you can't just be like revolved around one person.
Mhm.
You have to sit here and be like, okay, yes, this is me and you, but then this is also me. There needs to be time where it's like, okay, like this is who I am. You can't expect to be like, okay, yeah, we're together, so now we do everything together. Like, come on now.
No, I agree though. I'll be trolling, but I agree. I need my time for my bros. I need my time for my lady.
You need time to go play ball.
You feel me?
Right on Ferris.
Play some Apex.
Yo.
All right. You need to separate the two. But yeah, take time for yourself. Stop fucking rebounding from person to person, and Yeah, I mean that's
Go
my
to
take on it.
therapy, heal.
And it's okay to be alone.
That's
Like
my
I
take.
feel like people make
You
it.
save so much money when you are alone, okay? Let me tell you, it's expensive. A Chinese food plate that was like $9 turned to 32
You don't have them
real
problems,
quick.
all right? Y'all are ladies. Y'all don't pay for shit.
Jordan,
Anyway.
I'm sick of this women are poor thing because there's like a good percentage of women that don't live with a man. So who's feeding
There's
them?
a good percentage of women that sit here.
You want me to really answer that question?
Shut the fuck up, because it's
I'll
like,
tell
come
you how.
on.
I can introduce you to something.
So we're just
Shit.
living in a world where there's no nurses and doctors and lawyers and stuff like that.
I mean, of course. And niggas are still paying for shit.
I mean, they
Because-
should,
Yeah.
but it's
What's
like,
wrong with niggas paying
if
for
I
shit?
could pay for it,
I
then I,
never
could
said
pay
nothing
for
wrong. I'm
it.
just
But if
saying-
you don't want me to pay for it, then
I
I'm
know
not
a
gonna
girl
stop you.
right now, and it's minuscule, but it's like a nigga that she never met that lives like fucking in like Texas or some shit. He pays for her Starbucks every morning. Every morning, just cause.
So you mad because she has
mad 'cause
pretty
she can
privilege?
do
I'm
that?
not mad. I'm just saying when you make
If you-
statements like, "Oh, how do you think women are paying for?" I'm telling you,
That's not the
Well,
case for every
they-
woman.
niggas
Every woman
are
don't have a
still
choice.
If it's-
sponsoring and paying for a lot of
But
these
that's
things.
choice if they want to sponsor. If you want to sponsor me, then sponsor me. But damn, just know that, okay, I can save my money and put it in. You know what that says to me? Babes, take your money, put it in a savings account. All right, cool. Because if you want to spend your money, then spend your money. I'm not going to stop you.
If you saving me my $10 every morning, why not?
Why the fuck not? Listen, every miko make a listen,
Every
come
mickle
on.
make a muckle for true.
Like, come on. If you want me to save my coins because you want to spoil me, I'm not going to. There is nothing wrong with the nigga. If a nigga want to sit here and spend money on you, then let him spend money on you. You're not forcing him. You're not holding a gun to his head. Jordan a hater. 'Cause he-
Jordan a hater.
Jordan a
Crazy.
hater.
Jordan is literally a hater. Like it's always you always trying to say women are poor. Like not
I don't
everybody.
say all women are poor.
Yeah,
come on now.
There is some men that are very generous and want to sponsor a
Like,
lifestyle,
especially, you don't
and
even
that's
know.
fine.
Like, look at
but
Gucci
some
Man. Gucci
women
Man
have
went
their
to
money.
jail, gave Keisha some money, right?
$2 million. I think he came back to 10.
Exactly.
like that.
You don't know what woman you dealing with. I could take the money and flip it for you.
I mean, hey, I'm not disagreeing.
Do you know
You
how?
did.
I'm just saying that a lot of women are sponsored.
Listen.
Even
And
the
what-
ones that are nurses and doctors and whatever other good professional degree you want to attach to them.
And he is a good man, Savannah, for
All right.
sponsoring me, okay? If he chose
He
to do that,
is.
then he chose to do
All
that.
right, but we're just not gonna make it sound like there's a.
Yeah, but you trying
There's a
to
vast-
make it seem like women
bitches is
can't
out here
are just
gold
out
diggers.
here
We're not,
damsel
gonna
in
make a,
distress.
we're not gonna make it sound like it's a vast majority of 100% fully independent women. That's
Gold
not the
diggers
case.
are not looking for food.
Ex-
By the way, they're looking for house, land, and handbags. Okay.
You know who was funny too? Shout out my man. He put on Instagram today because a girl that he knows that actively sells her cat was on Instagram saying, "What happened to the men that used to pay for their girl to go to school and better up their lives? Like, what happened to the men that were hustlers that really wanted their girl to clean their money because that's what the girl was supposed to be for? You get the money and we clean it." Bro, say, bro, what? You sell your vagina on the internet. What makes you think any man with a right sense of mind is gonna put money behind you to do any of these
It could be the
things?
right message and the wrong messenger, okay? The
And
right
no,
message and the wrong messenger. Leave her alone, okay? Her statement still stands.
My whole thing is people try to like belittle women when they do certain things, and whatever you choose to do with
Niggas is
yourself is
paying
what
for
you
it.
choose to do. But there is somebody out there for everybody. I keep saying it. There's somebody that will indeed marry that hoe. I wish you niggas would start being honest and saying y'all love hoes. Y'all
They
actually
do love
them.
hoes. Exactly. I don't
Because y'all
understand.
get nice wholesome women and y'all take
You're
them
making me
through
mad.
there. Y'all love hoes.
You know them good girls who don't come
don't
outside
try
and
to
get
red
cheated
flag
on.
us, you know,
Yeah,
and they're not
yeah.
saying nothing because you know men love hoes. They
Men do
them.
love hoes.
They just don't want to admit it to
They
each
just
other.
want you in the
First
house
of all, what
and
do
they
you
be
mean
outside
by
with the
love?
hoes.
Like, let's break this down a little bit. What do you think? You think niggas go outside and want to like meet a hoe and bring them home and wife them? Or what do you mean by love hoes?
Listen, y'all will go get an out of town hoe.
and just because she's not known,
And because she's not known where you're
Bring
from,
her back in.
You bring her back here. Say no. Say no right now.
because the same stories that y'all be sitting here talking about, oh, she bought like 50 bodies. That man that probably loves her was out of town. And guess what? He brought her home for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and everything.
I feel like there's a lot of ways to tackle this. All right, we gotta go one by one. One by one here. All right, let's start with you. Let's start with you. All right.
Where's my flag?
Let's start with you. All right.
start with you, Jordan.
Come on.
Me personally, I always say, body count to me matters in proximity, right? Like, obviously, you don't have some astronomical body count. That's ridiculous. But like, Yeah, if a girl from out of town, honestly, if you was like kind of outside, but like you're in a whole nother coast or whatever, like you're from fucking New Orleans, I don't give a fuck. I don't know none of these niggas. Now, that's the difference. Like I said, we are from the town. We from the 914, we from the Mount Vernon. 4 square miles. So, yes, if 20 niggas from the towns could tell me they dealt with you in
That's
this.
a little crazy.
Yeah, in this little 4 square miles, that is nuts. But if you dad, like 10 bodies, but you're from, like I said, a whole nother state that I'm never going to see these niggas or come across these niggas, then I don't give a fuck. So that's why, some guys will go wife some random hoe-ass bitch from Florida or some shit because I'm like, all right, well, they might know she a hoe over there, but in New York, she's just something, she's a fresh Jean. Like,
All right, I have a question. What makes a woman a hoe?
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's the barrier of entry to a man accessing, because if a nigga could do the bare minimum and you are literally letting niggas do the bare minimum to crack, and you're doing everything that entails with intercourse, like I said, head is a privilege. If 20 niggas on the block, you done mopped up the squad, you over there getting trains ran on, you are a whore.
Yeah, that's
If niggas
crazy.
are not, if there's no, there has to just be a standard on the pussy. If there's a standard for the barrier of entry, you are a whore, in my opinion.
You know what's really crazy? For white people, it's different. White people actually hold value towards their vagina than they do anything else.
Yeah, they will suck some dick, but they be holding that box.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's weird.
They'll let you fuck them in the ass before they sit here and be like, "Oh, I'm still a virgin. I'm still pure." No.
Yeah, there's you guys watch
So I think the standard is different amongst like races. So
what's
it's
that
like,
comedian name? Akash or some shit? Did you guys see about his wife the other day? It was like last month or like 2 months ago. Long story short, his girl, he pays for everything in his girl's life, but the internet started mocking him the other day because it was like, yo, your girl hopped on a podcast and was talking about how she was in college wilding. But when she met him, she was like, oh, I was a virgin when I met him. But her version of a virgin was exactly what y'all said.
Exactly.
She was sucking wild dick and she was taking it in the rear end, but she was like, because she never been penetrated via vagina, she was like, I'm a virgin. I'd be mad as fuck if a bitch dead ass told me there's a virgin and niggas was turning you every which way but loose. And it's the only thing they ain't touching your vagina, you a virgin. You stay a lie to me and tell me you a virgin.
She
technically is. Her hymen didn't break.
She didn't.
Pack it the
sounds
fuck up.
crazy though. Like
It does sound crazy.
It is crazy, but that's what people used to do.
It sounds
though.
crazy though. Like,
Because to me, if you're going to talk about the purity of a woman, I think it's all around the purity. Just because somebody didn't penetrate you via, you're not about to get that. You're not about to get that that bar off to me that you're a virgin. Even if that's even the technical term of being a virgin. No, you're not getting it. If the whole neighborhood know you're an eater, you're out of here, bro. You're a whore.
I feel like being a hoe is subjective.
It is to the person.
Oh, here we go. They're going to fry you.
No, but no. I'm only saying that because it's just like I feel like everybody has their definition of what they would call like a hoe.
whore.
Like,
And like I said before, I feel like there also there has to be a age attached to it, right? Like I always tell niggas all the time, right? If you are 30 years old and you have 10 bodies, because some niggas be egregious with that, they be like, oh, 10 bodies, you're in double digits, you're a whore. If you start having sex at 20 and you had one new partner a year, are you really a hoe? That's just 10 years and you fucked one person a year. That's not a hoe. But if we are all 21, got 8 bodies and you only started fucking a year ago, it's a little crazy. Like
Some
So let
people
me
do
ask
that. They
something.
be
So let me
taking
ask
it through
something.
there.
Like just to switch sex real quick. So if it was the men now, why is it not the same standard?
it is the same standard. You talking to the wrong guy. I say it all the time. Niggas are hoes. The only difference is we don't care. Like, once again, women take it as a
So
negative
why should
connotation to be
you-
called a
but
hoe.
That's the thing though, is that you guys don't care that y'all be sitting here having a whole bunch of bodies. Why do you care that a woman does?
because it's an ego thing.
Yeah.
They don't.
Like I said, for me, it's proximity. I don't give a fuck if you had a bunch of bodies. As long as it's not niggas that I know and
And then
that's
this is the
around me
thing-
and that my chart is clean, I
And
don't
this is
care.
why I say they be saying like men are very easy.
I'm wild easy, so I can't complain. I can't. Stop making faces to her. I hate. Stop making faces to her. Wow, easy, bro.
Nigga said I was
He said I'm wild easy. That
Wait,
man
what?
just gave it up. Like yeah,
Wow,
like
giving it out.
Like just come on now.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie.
Women don't even got to do the bare minimum. All they gotta do is take off their clothes.
Cause low key as a nigga, bro, why are you trying? Yo, I actually, as a nigga, why you play hard to get? Like, it's not a little zesty, bro. Like, she want to give it up, you dead play hard to get. Like, no, don't touch me. Like,
no.
I'm not ready yet. What?
Like it's like no, I actually want to get to know you as a person.
I'm funny.
I
But,
actually
like-
read books.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a little nuts, bro.
Like I really just want to cuddle. Like come on.
We're really about to do this. I can't even talk about Yo, bro, that is crazy, bro. Oh man, that is dead nuts.
What if you really just want to get to know her?
You can get to know each other. Listen,
'Cause I've had guys say that, like
I
I
just
like
want to get to know her.
because I
want
would
to see
like
where her mind
say
is
me and a
at.
guy haven't did something, and I'm like you're not thinking about it, and they're like, no, like I actually like you. So I feel like it depends.
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. I had a conversation with one of my bros, and he said, let me preface it with this first, because it's gonna sound crazy. I'm about to wild out. My man's is completely straight. Let's start there. This is a heterosexual grown man.
Okay.
But he was like, low key, I don't think I be having enjoyable sex with women. So I was like, yeah, bro. He said that shit to me.
You sure he's straight?
And that's why I had to preface it with what I said. He is very much straight. But here's what I told him. And not to sound like emotional or anything, but I told him, I said, bro, do you actually like the girls that you are having intercourse with? And he really got stumped. He was like, low key? I don't think so. But I was like, that's the problem with men, right? Some niggas, you will bag some shit and it might just be that easy and then you go kill, but you just realize it was an empty kill. Like, you didn't feel nothing. And I'm like, you probably are not enjoying intercourse because these are girls that are just like, you're treating this shit like basketball. Like, it's a layup. Like, no, like, you enjoy sex more when you actually like that
the
person.
Like, that's the thing. Some people need mental stimulation, too.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, and like I said, I done been in some bags of like some fine shit, but like when I realized that we couldn't connect on like an emotional level, I'm like, it's not really doing much for me. Because like, the main thing is if I can't be around you, why the fuck I want to fuck you? So like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how niggas just be wanting to add on to the list of kills just cause. Now, granted, am I guilty of it? Absolutely. But like, the last situation I had like that, I'll never do it again. That was the most emptiest, meaningless sex I ever had in my life, bro. I literally felt like a fucking zombie. Like, what am I doing this for?
Like, why am I here?
Literally, why am I here, bro? Felt like such a treesh. Oh my god. Felt like such a treesh.
Just the easy treesh, man.
Yeah. Well, we grown now. Shout out therapy. Shout out therapy. Man, moral of the story, man. All right.
But some people use intimacy as a way like of coping.
I don't, like I said, I don't have nothing against being a hoe, all right? And like you said, there's somebody for everyone. Even when we had that conversation with my man, I told him, man, like, there's porn stars that have husbands. They go home to a family.
Exactly.
Like, somebody's going to cuff them. Now, if that girl wants to feel that way, she's entitled to. Am I going to wife you? No, because you're selling your cat on the internet. But somebody
that's
might.
you. That's what I say. Your preference.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Somebody
literally
else's
know
preference.
like a IG model. Like, they're not together now, but at the time when they was together, her man was her manager. Like, so he was behind all them racy pictures, the ass out, like he was telling her what to post.
The world could judge you all you want, but like all the OnlyFans girls say, I'm like, you over here or us, right? We're all working class citizens. We're all working mad hard. You go judge the OnlyFans girl you want. She on her second home and she got 3 cars.
Exactly.
Like, she's over there living her best life, traveling the world as much as she wants.
And there's a nigga fucked up over there about her too. So
Exactly. So you guys can sit there.
she's not worried about you.
Yeah, people can sit there and judge all you want. Oh, that's not the way you're supposed to be living. How are you supposed to be living?
How can you tell somebody how to live their life and you not even living right?
My thing is, do what works for you. Like, I feel like a lot of people are so busy telling people what to do with their life, and their life still needs improvement. Like,
Those that can't
it's
do
easy
teach.
to point out what the fuck is wrong with somebody else. Like,
And-
that's the time when you go do some introspective work and find out what the fuck is wrong with you. Because everybody have another level of growth. Like, it's always another layer.
Not to be the pick-me of the episode, but could I be wrong at women that want to capitalize off you overly horny niggas? Like, because I know y'all niggas is overly horny, why not just go on the internet and go fucking sell some feet pictures or something?
Exactly.
Like,
Because somebody
that's
buying
y'all
it.
fault. Yeah, that's y'all fault
What was
because
it?
y'all are
There's
the
even
ones
a
paying for it
website
and
of
buying
just
it.
girls making money of just talking shit to men. Like, men will literally pay women just to talk shit to them, just to call them a piece of shit.
There's some sugar mamas out there that literally, or whatever, sugar babies, whatever, that get paid just to be in the presence of a man because there's some men out there that literally just can't be around women. And they get paid just to be around them, not even to do there's Once again, there's sherm men out there, and I'm not going to be mad at the woman that's capitalizing off of it.
Nope.
Just like you don't get mad at the drug dealer for capitalizing off of fiends, you can't be mad at girls capitalizing off of overly horny men. It is what it is.
I think there's so much shit. All right. I feel like if you want to be mad at something, there's so much shit to be mad at.
There's so much shit
you
to
wanna
be mad at. You want to be
mad
mad
at
because I'm
people
out here
being a hoe. Like, how does that affect you?
Like I said, worried about the wrong
And tell the
things.
men to stop buying it
But
if
you
it
know what
bothers you
is?
so
It's
much.
The people that be mad also be paying for it too.
Exactly.
Not you with the whole half of
I
it.
think like men that hate women are created. Like,
Of course.
it be
come
one
from
little
trauma.
situation.
It's trauma, literally.
Yeah, it's trauma.
It's trauma.
But it could be the same for women because
Women, it's
there's situations that would make you really be like, ooh,
like
I
I
don't
hate
like
a man
men.
or just use a man. Like that's what I said. Everything comes from somebody's trauma
Yep.
of why they act the way they do. It's a built up. Like, come on.
But we live in the real world, and some people live in la la land. They're not like in touch with reality. They just think like whatever happened in their life, that's what makes it real. Like, no, there's so much scenarios out there that is bigger than us, bigger than me, you, and the viewers. Like, if you only knew people's story.
Listen, so to transition, when should people start doing the shadow work for themselves then?
The minute they start to do insanity. Like literally, when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and getting the same result, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you don't see the pattern? Oh, I just want different. And doing the same shit? Maybe you got to take a little bit, like, deeper look within yourself.
Let's personalize this. At what point in your life did you feel like I need to do better for myself?
Mm-hmm.
What age were you? And, like, what were the steps that you took to start being like, I'm going to better myself?
Personal?
Yeah, personal.
Man,
You need to be relatable to the people.
all right. I'm going to be honest. Like, as bubbly and as happy as I am,
Barely.
I've had... Jordan's a hater.
Again.
The biggest.
Exactly. Like, as bubbly, as happy as I am, as cheerful as I am, I have, like, a very dark past. Like, a dark past to the point where it made me, like, overly independent. To the point where it's, like, I didn't rely on people. I didn't, like, trust people to do certain things to me because it's, like, I didn't want you to do nothing for me and then throw it back in my face.
I don't need no man.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was, like, it was not even that about no man. It was, like, even just anything, whether it be family, friend, cousin. I didn't want nobody to do nothing for me because the last thing I wanted you to do is throw it back in my face. And it would cause me to get, like, burnt out. And
You're hyper independent.
Yeah. I'm hyper independent, hyper vigilant. And then I realized to the point, like, I'll be there for people. I'll be aware of people's emotions and then not regulate my own. So it was to the point where I had to sit here and say, you know what? Something is wrong with you. And you can't fucking fix it by yourself. So maybe we should talk to somebody because you should not be reacting like this over something so small. And I'm going to be honest, I lacked a lot of boundaries at one point. So I used to sit here and just give and give and give and give and give and then get nothing back. And it made me start to hate people. And I'm like, I can't even hate you for something that I allowed.
That's a bar.
Oh, my God.
That's a bar.
I feel like my shadow work came in once I was learning to be less naive. Because I feel like...
It happens as you age.
I feel like when I was younger, I felt like, you know, everything was sunshine and rainbows because I was such a nice person. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I learned that, like, damn, there's really some fucked up people out there, like, and some unhealed people. So then I had to take a step back and look at myself and see where I had myself fucked up or where I had, like, people mistreated me, because it's just, like, nobody can treat you bad unless you allow it. Like, I stand on that hill. Like, when I was letting people do whatever, they was doing whatever. And then when I put down my foot and stood, like, strong on my boundaries, then it's like, to some people, I look like a villain. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm protecting me and myself. So once I started doing my shadow work, it taught me how to deal with people. Mm-hmm. And then learning how to deal with myself, I learned how to deal with people better, because it's just like, now I'm able to see things from my point of view, but also people's point of view. So I'm able to give them grace, but grace does not erase accountability. I always say that. So
I'm still working on mine.
I'm not accountability.
It doesn't.
Look at y'all. Y'all getting clipped up today, huh?
Listen, I'm still working on my stuff. I'm still figuring stuff out because I'm very hopeful. I like to see the good in people. I don't like to just think people are just evil. People are the worst.
You are what you show me.
I like to see the good in people, and sometimes I had the idea of what somebody could be rather than what they show me. And that usually led to a lot more disappointments and me getting, like, easily, like, hurt and betrayed a lot. And so it was to the point, like I said, I hated people at one point. Like, I hated people. I still hate people.
I hate when people ruin that fairy tale that you have in your head. Like,
because it was to the point, it's like, I had this, I give you hope, I give you grace and everything. And to the point where it's like, it's now, I can't see it no more. Now I no longer want to be around you. Now I'm dissociating. Now I'm just cutting off. Like, I just cut the cord. I just slammed the door in your face. I don't want nothing to do with you. And that's when I realized, I said, I have to teach people how to treat you.
Definitely.
Because people will treat you accordingly to what's beneficial for you, for them.
I think another thing that's really hurtful too that I feel like people don't address, because we always have the conversation in regards to boundaries, but people don't acknowledge how much it hurts to stand on your own boundaries sometimes.
It does,
Oh
but
my
you shouldn't have to
God,
be.
definitely.
It does, but it's like you shouldn't have to feel guilty for that.
You shouldn't feel guilty, but like I said, there is some type of emotion that's like, damn, like I just wanted you to respect.
I
where I'm
wanted you
coming
to
from.
treat me how
Yeah,
I
like,
treat you.
never compromise nothing that I stand on, right? Like, I just want, if I lay these rules for how to deal with me and you're blatantly choosing to ignore it, it's like, damn, bro, like,
But then
all
that
I asked
tells
for is
you.
one thing and you couldn't even, like, abide to that. It just shows a level of respect that someone does not have for you. And so it's like,
Definitely.
damn, bro, that shit
But
definitely
then
hurts.
I feel like
But then
going
that
against
teaches you. It literally weeds the people out that you need to keep in your life and who you need to get rid of.
But I feel like going against your boundaries is like kind of going against yourself,
You
because
lose self-respect.
because it's just like, well, anytime you go against your boundaries, you're bound to get hurt, and then it's like, once you get hurt, you're looking at where you could have, set your boundaries back in place and you didn't. So it's like, now I'm betraying myself, and I feel like people don't understand that when you go against your own boundaries, you're betraying yourself, because anything that goes wrong, now you're liable to only blame
you
yourself.
always go back to that very moment where I said,
Like,
I
why
allowed
did
this
I go?
behavior
Yeah,
and it
why did I
spiraled
go
into
against
this.
me?
And if I had put a stop to it right then and there, we wouldn't be here.
Definitely.
Story of my fucking life.
Every time I went against myself, I paid for
Story
it.
of
I'm
my
not doing
Every
that
single
shit.
time I sit here and I was trying to stand on my 10 toes and it ended up being fucking one, and I say yes when I knew I should have said no, it literally played out exactly how I thought it would.
Everything I'm going through right now in my fucking life is all for one decision of me just once again putting all my eggs in one basket for somebody that I should have not done that for. And that shit,
Discernment.
all it takes is one decision in life to really derail everything you got going for
No,
yourself.
literally.
It does.
So I know, once again, to personalize it for myself, that's when I realized, I had to take away that when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, right?
No,
Like,
definitely.
I extended way too much grace in the past, and my journey of having to better myself, absolutely. That's why I advocate for therapy so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I'll talk for the bros, because I know some of the bros will be like, oh, you went to therapy, you a bitch. I heard that a lot. But I was like, yo, bro, a lot of the times niggas be crashing out, or a lot of the times bad things be happening outside, because once again, niggas don't know how to regulate their emotions.
Exactly.
Or men
A lot
don't know
of
how to
men
regulate
have
their
high
emotions.
blood pressure just because they don't know how to regulate their emotions. Your emotions literally affect your health, and that's what people's not understanding. Because what you can't regulate mentally, your body will try to find a way to do it.
And that's what I'm saying. So, like, at a point in time, I had, like, health problems. I was like, yo, bro, like, I just had a lot going on for myself. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm really ready to, like, I might really go outside and hurt somebody, bro. So if I didn't speak to somebody at that point in time, bro, I know I would have probably made a really bad decision in my life. And I always say, don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotions, because
Definitely.
a lot of the times that's ideally the
But you
definition of
don't
a
know
crash
how
out.
much how that person been feeling, how long that emotion's been there.
That's also
Something
a
that
fact.
could be something so temporary could be like lasting for months for them. Just
And
because
another
they
thing
don't know how to
too,
get it out
why
of it.
therapy is so important, because a lot of people always say, oh, why do you have to go to therapist? Why can't you just talk to your mom or your friend? The problem is you need to talk to somebody that can be completely objective, because they don't know you through a fucking hole.
Yeah, it's
in
an
the wall.
unbiased opinion.
A complete unbiased opinion. So you talking to your friend or your mom, these people are either A, they might know your partner, or they might know your friend. They already got a bad taste in their mouth for said individuals that you're venting to them about. So therefore,
Or they
it's
try
not
to
an
correct
objective.
your emotions.
Yeah, it's not an objective point of view or standpoint. That's why, once again, therapy, in my opinion, is very important. And why not just exercise it anyway? 9 times out of 10, you have a job that if you have some type of health insurance, it might just cover it for you.
Yeah.
Why not just go get the work done? At that point, you are choosing to live in your trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I refuse to hear people say, oh, I'm traumatized from my past.
So what do you wanna do about it?
Yeah, if you're actively saying that, that means you're not putting in the work to change that. There's a difference between I'm working on it, but this is what happened to me, versus like, oh, I'm sorry I act like that. I'm just traumatized. You think that's attractive? You think that shit is cute? No. You too old to be acting like that. You too old to be acting off your past. Adjust and respond correctly.
I feel like people have to work on their triggers as well, and you won't know what your triggers are unless you address them. So it's just like you have to address your triggers, then try to heal from them, and then actively do the work versus just staying unhealed. But I feel like some people stay unhealed because they feel like it's easier, and it's not, because it's just like, why would you want to walk around with pent up rage? Like, I know what it feel like to wake up and you just having a fucked up day. Who want to feel like that every day?
Nobody wants to feel like that. Listen,
That's not a good feeling.
I like sunflowers and rainbows. Okay,
Same.
I like to be happy. I like peace. I like
I'm
to
sorry,
smile. I
you're
like to
miserable,
laugh.
but I want to smile. I want to be happy. I want to enjoy my life.
Exactly.
This is if I'm gonna do this shit once, I'm enjoying every minute of it. So I'm not about to sit here upset because of things that happened. And you have to learn how to like forgive yourself and forgive people because people are living their life. They're not thinking about the fucked up shit they did to you.
You know what it is? It was that when a lot of people don't want to go to therapy or don't want mental help because it's like, you know what it now means? You have to now look at yourself and see at one point you was the problem.
Yep.
And nobody wants to sit here and have to look at themselves and sit here. People rather just blame other people for their problems, for their mistakes, and all the extra stuff. You have to understand at one point, you got to hold yourself accountability and say, yo, I did this.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes maybe me doing this, I had hurt other people. I was responding in ways where, my response hurt a lot of fucking people. And I didn't realize how much it had hurted people because I was just...
Sometimes you're so caught up in yourself,
You
you're not
so-
seeing what you're putting out into the atmosphere. Like,
Therapy now means that you have to sit there and go to yourself and say, look at yourself and say, oh, you have to hold up the mirror in front of yourself and now say, you know what? This is the problem. This is when I became the problem. And I need to sit here and now adjust. And I have to figure out how to correct myself and how to heal from it and how to move forward.
Or if you already have like a bad feeling about somebody, go to therapy and they might just reassure it for you. Because that was my story.
My
Listen,
God.
I'm dead ass. I went to therapy because of my ex. She told me, you need to go to therapy because you're this and you're a narcissist. You're this, that. Oh my God. All right, fine. Let's go to a therapist, right? Went to my therapist. I started telling her just everything in life. Like I said, I don't sugarcoat shit. I wasn't trying to only give the bad. I said all the things I've done and blah, blah. She's like, and I started explaining everything that happened in the course of our relationship. She's like, actually, I think your ex is actually all the things that she's calling you. It was a projection thing. She's like, she's gaslighting you. She's a narcissist. She's all these things. If what you're telling me is true, these are all these things. I remember bringing it up to her, and she's like, you need to go get a new therapist. Now I need to go get a new therapist.
Was
You the
she
one
in
that
therapy?
She was, and you know what makes it funny? I told the story in the pod again, but I'll say it again. She started going to therapy, and I think her first therapist that she went to read her for filth. So guess what she stopped doing?
Stop
You
going
don't
to
go in?
therapist.
Stopped going to that therapist. She wanted to go find a new one. I was like, yeah, let me know everything I needed to fucking know, bro. Everything I needed to know, bro. Had to get up out of there, bro.
Shoot, I love my therapist. We say every single time we talk, I cry. So
I feel like people run from accountability because they don't like what they have to see in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because it's just like when you really gotta take that like deep dive and take accountability for your actions
you
and
have
be
to
like,
look at
damn.
your darkest
And,
parts.
and then sometimes you don't really like what you did. Like sometimes you remember you can't erase your actions because they already done. So it's like sometimes you really looking at yourself like, why did I do that? Like, because when I started doing shadow work, I had to call myself a dumb bitch. Like, girl, you no for real. Like I had to say, girl, you knew better. Like, why did you even let certain things go on for so long? Like, what is wrong with you?
I see the
Like,
post that was like, he's like, in quotation, he was like, yo, I just did some dickhead shit. And it was like a New Yorker taking accountability. Because that's really what you got to
No,
do.
dead ass.
Like, I was like, yo, I just did some dickhead shit. Like, or y'all spaz. Like, you really got to do that shit, though. Look at the mirror and be like,
I did too much.
y'all wild out. Like,
yeah, like I did too much.
I did too much.
Like, bro.
It's
no
when you
cap.
ask yourself that. Literally, is when you ask yourself that question. That small voice, you'll hear it say yes. But then after you try to convince yourself, be like, nah.
Or you say to yourself, you didn't even have to drag it like that today.
Exactly.
Like you did the most for no fucking reason. Like, so sometimes you really gotta have them like self checks. Like, damn, bitch. Like,
Bro, I used to have, I don't know what it was. I think I used to have like the little angel and devil on my shoulder. The angel used to say, now, what did we learn? I'm like, shit.
What did we learn? Listen, man, I want to get this last question off before we wrap this up. All right. Does trauma keep people together?
hell
Yes,
yeah.
trauma bond. Passion is not, first of all. People like passion, okay? People fall in love with passion. And sometimes when you trauma bond with somebody, that's what it is. It's passion. Like, we just formed the bond like, oh my goodness, we can be relatable. Passion does not mean compatibility. Please understand that.
I think, I don't know, I feel like trauma bonding is weird. I'm not a therapist, once again, and so I'm just speaking from my personal experience. I feel like it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world because it's just easy to relate to somebody that's been through the shit that you've been through, right? It's a big reason why, like, say people that serve in the military, right? They'd be like, they call everyone in the military my brother and sister because I'm like, your civilian family doesn't understand what it's like to be in a line of fire with
Like
these
your
people
work
that I was
friends,
with. Or yeah, like I
situational.
said, you're working healthcare. Like, you don't know what it's like to be in an ER with said people and just all walks of life. I'm like, you don't know what it's like to be in this line of work. So this is why I relate, why I could talk to this person rather than talking to you. Even in my line of work, we have a thing where they'd be like, if you have like a really bad 911 call, we have a service for us to speak to. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, only we know what we go through. Like, yeah, I could go home and I could talk to my mom, but like, my mom's not going to be able to understand when I had Mom, I went to work yesterday and I had a 7-year-old girl die on me. Like, she's not going to understand how to deal with
That's
a conversation like that. Most civilians are not, because they're not even equipped or trained to have these type of conversations. That's why, and in that regards, I don't think trauma bonding really be that bad. Only time it really is bad is romantically, I feel like. That is when that shit is
That's
like...
what I thought he was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I was talking about.
Only romantically, I believe trauma bonding is not okay at all. But that's also comes back down to, did both of y'all do the work prior to even getting in that situation? Because if you did, trauma bonding probably wouldn't be there. I don't even like discussing exes with with whoever I'm talking to. We don't do that.
But remember, trauma bonding could be not just like a form of another, like a ex or whatever. Trauma bonding could be like based on how they grew up. Like they probably grew up the same or
Yeah.
shit like that. Draw people together. Like say
I'm not gonna hold
I
you.
saw Jamaican shit to talk to Jamaicans.
Shut up. I was about to say something too.
I was gonna say something.
You. But that's how it is though. It's like that's how you relate to people of your culture. Cause it's like only you guys know what you have to go through, what you grew up, what you deal with seeing. Like somebody else is not gonna relate to that.
I was gonna say just like, it could be somebody like they probably grew up in the same type of household, not like say like in ethnicity or like nationality wise, but like just like say they grew up in hard impoverished backgrounds. Like they both
Came from single mothers.
Yes, both came from a single mom or one mom was on drugs or just stuff like that. People bond over stuff like that. So
People trauma bond over something just being like both of y'all was the oldest siblings.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, I can't relate. I don't think I've trauma bonded in the past, or have I?
I've trauma bond.
I don't think so, because I've always
I've
talked...
trauma bond and I've tried to fix. I'm not doing
It's
that.
I've
unhealthy.
I've definitely been the fixer. I've been the fixer-upper for sure, but I don't think I've trauma bonded. Because normally, too, like I said, I mean, I'm very grateful. Like I said, I come from I've lived in a house since 2004, so I can't relate to project living or people that have lived in apartments. All right, I might have both my parents in my life. I can't relate to single fatherhood or single motherhood. So, like, a lot of the girls I've spoken to, though, they fall in those brackets. So, like I said 2 episodes ago, the trauma be seeping through the pores. Like, I'd be like, bro, there's something really wrong with
So
you.
you see those red flags
figure
and
it
you
out.
still going for it to kill.
But that was because before I thought I was a fixer-upper. I try not to be.
You try
because
and
of the
use Captain
right,
Save a
Bob.
Hoe?
No, to be responsible. No funny
Most
shit.
blood clot, Bob the
Because
Builder.
of the position I was in life, I didn't feel like I should be looking down on people that had a harder upbringing than me.
Of course not.
I didn't
Why
feel
would
like
that?
pain
yeah, I
is-
didn't
is
feel like I
lesser
should
or
be
more than the others.
you don't deserve to talk to me because I lived a better life than you. But what I've learned with my life experience is that yes, people that have come up from that, once again, they have nothing to lose. It's a survival mentality. I can't live with somebody or I can't be with somebody that lives a survival mentality because
Yeah.
you're literally doing anything just to wake up tomorrow.
But people's been in survival mode. That's the thing. Some people got pushed into that mode.
And I don't knock it. You just simply can't be with me. Like we're not. I can't be compatible with
I
somebody
think
that
it
lives
depends on
in
if the
survival
person's
mode.
willing to grow out of it. That's the thing you have to see. Like if you are willing to grow out of it and not be stuck in it, then fine.
I'm not doing the willing because that's in the same boat of falling in love with potential.
But
in
I
a
don't
sense.
think anybody wakes up and say, I want to be in survival mode. Survival mode puts your body in a whole different panic in itself.
your
Like,
body is not responding. It's your nervous system
body's
trying to
in
regulate
flight or
regulate
fight
itself.
every day. Like I don't think anybody wants to be in survival mode. Sometimes situations just put you there.
I agree. Once again, you just can't be with me.
No, and that's fine.
Like, I completely agree.
That's fine.
Do
I'm
the
just
work,
like,
do what you need to do so that way you don't feel the need to be in survival mode. Or once again, there might be some guy out there that will feel like he'll take
But
everything you
sometimes
got
the
going
partner
on.
that you do have can end up pushing you into getting out of survival mode. Like sometimes people just want you to just like they want to do the fix. They want to fix themselves. They don't want you to be the fixer up sometimes, but they just said, "Yo, just sit with me and let me fix myself. You don't have to worry about it."
I feel like it's not talked about enough how your partner can push you into survival mode.
Oh, that's a different thing. I'm not gonna hold you like I said before. You ain't see the red flags, and if you did not see,
because sometimes people don't always act like that.
Or it's not even about seeing the red flags. Because once again, nobody's perfect, right? So I always say it's how do you gauge it? Is this red flag, bad enough where it's like I need to leave this situation now, or it's like, do you think this is something that if I addressed
No, it's like
it
I
could
feel
change?
like I always say, okay, it's a 3-strike thing where it's like, okay, first strike, all right, fine. I see it now. If this a one-time thing, and then if address it. Then if you see it again, all right, now it's becoming a pattern. So now I need to put up a boundary for it. Once you sit here and like the third time you do it again, it's disengaged. I gotta get out of here.
But remember how we talked about hyper independence? That could
Right.
also come from like somebody not showing up for you in ways that you needed in the relationship. So say, and it could be simple things like, hey, taking out the garbage. Say y'all live together and you notice that your partner don't like to take out the garbage, and you got to keep taking out the garbage, or like he will watch you bring up heavy groceries and not help you. So.
But you can
start
always
doing
learn
those
your way
things.
out of it, though. That's the thing, is that
You can.
You have to teach yourself.
But somebody
you
has to make you feel
communicate.
safe.
Which is true. But it's also, you have to feel safe with yourself. A lot of times people
True.
get into the way that they are in the survival mode because they don't feel safe with themselves either. So it's like, I can't sit here and say I feel safe with my partner if I don't even feel like a safe space for myself.
But then
I'm
not feeling
constantly in
safe
survival mode for myself.
with yourself could also come from bad decision making, which that's what we said. We got to go back into shadow work, getting to know yourself again, and boundaries. Because sometimes you could make a bad decision and you ultimately stop trusting yourself. That has happened to me before. Like, damn,
Listen,
I made a bad decision. Like, damn, I don't even know
I'm my biggest critic
if I trust
every
myself
day.
right now.
I'm my biggest critic every day. And you know, I was told I need to start speaking affirmations to myself.
Know me better than I know myself, man.
Trust me, y'all don't got to critique me. I critique myself all fucking day.
Listen.
I think my toxic trait before we close out, I can't take critique from niggas that's doing worse than me in life.
Oh, that part. I'm not.
That'd be the hard part for
I'm
me.
not gonna hold you. Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Because
impressed by
listen,
you either.
I'm not. I try to be the you could take advice from everyone, but like I said, in my brain that battles with who is this nigga to tell me X, Y, and Z, you know? Because I'll be like, bro, you are no.
It be a hit and miss. Sometimes your friends may want you to do better, but don't know how to do better for themselves.
True.
It could be that too. Like, okay, like I know that you have potential to be better and to be this and that, and I could be better too. It's just like I don't know how to figure it out yet.
Well,
But I do want you to push yourself, and I feel like that's good. You should have those friends in your life where it's like they want to push you to be better. Like, okay,
Yeah,
'cause you got
definitely.
people in your life that be sitting here saying like, I want you to do good, but not better than me.
I want everybody to do good so we could just all be living the best
Listen,
life.
I tell my friends, I said, listen, do better. Don't be me. Be better than me. I was like, okay.
you know what's crazy? I seen
Because it's like
I don't care
pushes
who
you.
get rich first, as long as we all make it there. Shit.
Exactly.
before we close out too, because I seen I wanted to bring it up too. I thought about it last episode, so I forgot to say it. I seen a post on Threads when we was talking about parenting that a guy was like, the only time I cried is when my dad died, and that was because it made me realize I was the only man on this earth that's ever gonna want to see me do better than him. And I felt like that was a bar. Because like we spoke about, nobody wants to see you do better than him, let alone another man on this earth. Nobody ever wants to see you do better than him. Your
That's
dad
also
or your
subjective.
dad or your parents are probably the only people in life that
That's
like.
not always true. Sometimes your
That's
parents be
also
your
subjective.
biggest
here we go.
enemy.
Trauma.
No, I have a great mom and a great support system, so that's not my story. But
I have a
everybody's
great
story's
support
not the
system.
Same. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Well,
So
yeah.
some people parents don't like them.
Exactly.
So
I agree. I know my parents was like that though.
my
parent-
mom loved me though.
My parents definitely want to see me do better than them.
I know for a fact my parents love me. Do they like me? I don't know. But I know they love me. You could love somebody and not like them.
Yeah.
Oh, we could expound on that. Another time. That's like a whole conversation. unto
Love and
itself.
hate is a thin line, remember.
All right,
is,
man.
Hate is love, and that's it.
Like I said, we're gonna close
Both an
out.
obsession.
All right. In the words of Casey, don't be having no sex on Valentine's Day. We don't need no more Scorpios.
Oh my God.
All right. So once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification at the top so you didn't miss any of the lovely
Scorpio's
drops.
gonna fucking come
Follow
for me.
us
Oh my God.
On Instagram and Twitter. No, not Twitter. Instagram and TikTok on Be Black is Ghetto. Also, too, midterm elections is coming up. All right. Make sure none of y'all niggas vote for Kathy
Go
Hochul.
vote.
Don't vote for Kathy Hochul. She's out of here. All right. Whoever her primary challenger is, vote for her. And if it has to come down to her and a Republican, vote for the Republican. That's my political takes of the pod. It's your boy Jay Evans, Mina, Casey, and we are signing
Bye,
out.
guys.
Mm.